but she doesn't like me calling her my child. But I just want to say it for now. And it's the best mom that I ever had. She's so sweet and she's pretty just the way she is. And I love her so much. And she loves me so much. And we just love her so much. And AJ is asleep right now. And I'm about to go to sleep, but it's only like 7:30 something.
Okay, you can stay down here for a minute. So, hi everybody. This is I am Michael, and today we'll be talking about epidural versus natural birth. I had her with the epidural. I had AJ all natural. So I'm going to briefly.
And she was like real loud in the video that I saw. She was like screaming.
What was I doing?
You were like, ah!
So I'm gonna briefly describe both births. And I had honesty. When was your birthday?
November 29th, 2012.
So how old are you?
I'm 7 and I'm turning 8 in 9 more months. I think.
More like, yeah, 9 months. She's right. So, I had her 7 years ago and I was still in college. I was taking a final. I hadn't felt her move all day. So I hadn't felt her move all day. And then that's when I went to the doctor just on like a random check. Like, okay, let me see if everything is okay with her. And I went to the doctor and then they ran some tests and said everything's fine. I said, well, what's this fluid? I was leaking some fluid, and then they tested it and come to find out it was amniotic fluid leaking, so they had to induce me. She was supposed to be born January? I think she was supposed to be born like January 5th, maybe. So she's like 5 or 6 weeks early at this point. I had her a little early. And they induced me. They did. And so they put this medicine in me and that started the contractions. So I was fine at first. Now, I'm a part of a sorority, Delta Sigma Theta. And at the same time, it was an event going on at Michigan State. So usually the 10, 20 Deltas that's on campus, it was like 50 Deltas on campus, 100 Deltas, not sure. So they were all in the waiting room and they all kept coming in the room. Everybody, every second is in my face like, are you okay? Mind you, no one checked my hair. No one, nothing. Like, my hair was all over the place. When I seen the video, I just didn't understand why nobody wouldn't brush my hair. Like, seriously, like, I'm in here giving birth to this kid and nobody cared about the fact that my hair was so messed up. I know this don't have anything to do with the fact that she was an epidural, but I'm just letting y'all know my experiences. So back to the 50 Deltas that was in the waiting room, on top of my family, on top of her dad's family. Everybody's here waiting on this baby. I know, super excited. They had bets. People were saying how big you were gonna be. What?
Was my daddy holding your hand?
Yes.
Yeah, like every parent, like every daddy does that. Or a grandma.
So your grandma was there, your Gigi was there, your dad was there.
Yeah, and she was like so young.
My dad was there, my grandma was there. It was 6 people in the delivery room while I was giving birth. So that alone, it was people at my face. So every time I was, come on now, if you're gonna have a coughing, you're gonna have to go to bed. So every time I was having a contraction, somebody was in my face. So I couldn't concentrate on it and I was agitated. So at about 6 centimeters, I said, forget this, I want an epidural. So that's when they stuck that long needle up my back. And then I went numb from my waist down.
Gosh.
Yes, they stuck a needle this long in my back to numb me. To numb me so that I wouldn't feel the pain. Now, it didn't completely take it away, but it was definitely a significant decrease of the pain.
Right now, my hand, like, what the heck?
What?
god, oh my god.
Don't say what the heck. And then we were waiting on my dad to get there. My dad got there at, well, we weren't really waiting, but my daddy wasn't there yet. And she was taking forever to come out. It was like she was waiting on my daddy to get there. As soon as my daddy got there, they said, oh, it's time to push. So it was 3:58 a.m., 3:59 a.m. I started pushing at 4 o'clock. I pushed 3 times. She came out at 4:04. Go get him. And AJ is up. So that was that. Sorta, kinda. What I didn't like was the fact that I couldn't walk afterwards. I didn't feel anything really. I had to wait to take a shower, to clean up. All of that was just ridiculous. And then after that, months later, I had back problems that didn't resolve for like a year or 2 later. So that all took play into how I felt. So that was birth number 1. And birth number 2 was with this cutie here, who just woke up, who should still be asleep, but
he also
can't.
smells like that.
You threw up in your sleep, son? That's not like you. Second delivery, it was only my mom, my dad, and AJ's dad. And so it was a lot less calmer. And I was able to concentrate. Really, I couldn't concentrate again because it was just the pain. It hurted. It hurt, and I wasn't prepared. I probably should have took those birthing classes. I probably should have done, you know, some of those things they tell you to do to learn breathing techniques and things like that. Because at this point, I'm just through every contraction. Now, my dad is not like right there while I'm about to push. He's like in front of the room with his back turned with a Bible. Flicking through pictures. I mean, like flicking through the Bible, trying to find scriptures, because I'm literally in the background screaming. No, I can't do this. So, AJ, good. So my dad is in the front with his Bible, flicking through pictures, flicking through the Bible, and he's praying, and then they turned on the gospel music. And that actually, I feel like it did made it calm me down because I had something else like to focus on. And then that's when I was able to like push through, stop thinking about the pain, and just push him out. I think I might have pushed 5 times. He was born at 5:04 p.m. So yeah, you got my dad in the front with the Bible. You got my mom on this left side of me with the camera doing a terrible job. And then you had Aunt holding my head the entire time in my hand, just telling me I could do it. But I felt like I was irritating everybody, screaming so much that I just kept saying, I'm sorry, everybody. Everybody like, it's okay. I'm like, I felt like I was just irritating people because I'm screaming. I didn't know if the other people outside the room could hear me, if everybody could hear me, but I was screaming. So I had to explain that. So it was a lot less people involved in this birthing experience. However, it was still very dramatic. And everybody, it's funny now that I look back at the videos because my dad was really in there with his Bible. I'm gonna.
Baby's coming! Thank you. I was telling you. I called respiratory for her, called you, and you're still right here. You can't do it.
this is AJ. I had him all natural. It was something that I was very adamant about, and I really, really wanted to go natural. So, Mama, you talking? So I really, really, really wanted to go natural. So I went through the whole process of going through a birthing class. Well, not birthing class, a water birthing class, because we're gonna have a water birth. You wanna talk? You wanna tell what happened? Because you were in there too.
Okay.
So, I went to the water birthing class. It was only one hospital that had this. That's me and his dad. And we planned this out. We were ready, we were prepared. We got our soap because we had to clean down an antibacterial soap before we got in the water. We had our Speedos, we had our fishing net in case things went bad. You know what I'm saying? Like in case I used the bathroom in the water, we had fishing nets to get it out. All types of things, all things that might happen during birth. We were prepared for, we thought we were. So, long story short, or what, or not, the day I was supposed to get induced on the 24th, the 23rd. Oh, I was overdue. I think my due date was the 21st, 20th. So they were inducing me on the 24th. But he wanted to come on his own. And on the 23rd that morning, I woke up semi-normal. I was fine. Then I got in the shower and I felt a really, really sharp pain. And I'm like, oh my God, is this it? I didn't know. Like, I really didn't know because the first time I was induced. So it all, you know, happened by them inducing me. Now this time I didn't know. So they say if you feel a sharp pain, sit down. If you're standing up, sit down. And if you're sitting down, stand up, see if it goes away. So I felt the pain in the shower and I'm like, what's going on? So then I ran some bath water and I sat down in the bath water and I'm in there because they say the water is supposed to help, you know, ease out the pain. I'm in there like, like every 2 minutes. I'm like, babe, what time, you know, is this happening every 2 minutes? Is it less than a minute? Like, how often am I having these contractions? And then, so we in the tub, and he like, oh, well, I'm in the tub, and he's like, if we gonna go, we gotta go now because the place is 45 minutes away. And I'm like, oh, you're right. Oh God. So we had to get in the car. So I had to get dressed, get in the car.
When you said that, I thought you were gonna have the baby in the car maybe because it was 45 minutes away and you didn't probably hold for that long.
Well, that's not what happened. So it was about 11. We left the house at 11:30, 11:45. And we got to the hospital at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. But the whole ride there, I'm like literally grabbing on the things. I'm like, for about 20 seconds, every couple minutes. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I couldn't walk. When we got to the hospital, I couldn't walk. They brought out a wheelchair. I just couldn't believe that every 2 minutes I was having this pain. Like, and it only lasted a couple seconds, maybe like 20 seconds each. But I felt it, and I was screaming each time, like, or no, I don't know. It was 45 minutes from my house. And yeah, had I known I wasn't ever gonna make it to the water, I would have never drove 45 minutes out of the way. I would have just went up the street to the hospital that was up the street and gave birth to my son. Furthermore, so I couldn't walk. They had to bring a wheelchair out for me. They wheeled me in and they were completely booked up. Like, everybody was having babies on this day, April 23rd. Everybody was having babies this day. I was supposed to go into a room with a tub, never made it. So it was about 1 o'clock, maybe like 1:30 when I'm fully checked in, like, whatever. Then somebody come down there and put an IV in me. It took 5 tries, 4 people. It was ridiculous. They could not get the IV in me. They kept acting like, look at these veins. I got veins. You see these veins. There's no way that you couldn't get into these veins. Like, I got veins. They kept bursting them out. So after birth, I had big bruises all over my body because nobody knew how to put in the IV. So that agitated me. And then I'm in pain and nobody cares. Thank God for his dad, because the whole time he there just rubbing my scalp. My favorite thing, like favorite thing in the world is getting my scalp rubbed. So the whole 4 hours we were in labor, he stood there and he rubbed my scalp. So that helped. And it went a lot faster. I think I was in labor with her maybe 12 hours, not 12 hours, maybe 10 hours, 9 or 10 hours. I was in labor with him 4 hours, and it happened fast. And there was no warning. It just came out of nowhere. The pain came out of nowhere. When I say it came out of nowhere, it comes out of nowhere. But 8 centimeters, I'm like, forget this. Give me the epidural. Give me the epidural. So the man comes in and tries to put the needle in me, but he could not get a right position. So I got stuck with a needle 3 times for him to not get it right. He kept saying I have a tattoo on my back. He kept saying my tattoo was off center. He trying to go off my tattoo and actually where my spine is. So that was a whole nother thing. And it was like all midwives at this place, because it was supposed to be like a water birthing place. The midwife was busy delivering a baby. So when it was time for me to push, she's literally running in the room like, baby's coming. It was just chaotic. Never will I go to the hospital again. If I'm having a water birther, to be in my tub at home. I may not have felt my first one as bad as I felt the natural one, but I would go natural any day, because I was able to get up and walk, clean up, whatever. After it was done, it was done. It was no more pain. It was no more anything. The baby was out. I was able to walk around. I was able to do whatever I wanted to do, and I felt good. I didn't have any back problems. I didn't have any of those same issues that I had with my first pregnancy. So I could say that I would choose natural. Like I'm been turned into a natural freak. Like I breastfeed, I make all his food. I'm just super natural. I just feel like there's so many diseases, there's so many things going around in the world. There's just so much things that they are doing to kill us off. Sorry if I just went the extreme, but I just really feel like they just poisoning us at the end of the day. So anything that I can do to prevent from getting poisoned, I'm gonna do it. Like I didn't get him shots at first, none of the stuff in his eyes, none of that. He's fine, he's healthy. Wow. Say dada. Say mama. Hold. Okay, look. So again, natural versus epidural. Natural all day. It was very painful. So if I do have another baby, somebody have to be there that really is gonna be able to record and not cry. Because the first one, she cried. The second one, she cried. And you just hear her in the background. Oh my God, my baby is here. And she moving the camera everywhere. So I don't have nothing, I have clips. I have no full video. I have clips that maybe I can merge together myself, because she did a very, very terrible job. And I would like to have a full birthing experience where I have videos and I have all of that. So, yeah. What else? I think that's it. I think what I said is enough to explain my experiences.
Look at you. I really did it. I really did it.
I told you to do it.
I really did it.
Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something from here. Big things that I want you to take away: if you can do it natural, go natural. The epidural, at the end of the day, it hurts. You be in pain a lot longer. You can't walk for like hours. You can't shower. You can't do any of that. So you're just laying in your stuff for a couple hours in pain for no reason, when it could have just been done. You know, it's just like when you get a shot and it hurts in that second, but once it's done, it's done. It ain't no more pain, you know? So I'm sorry to those moms who have to get cut, because I heard that's the word, C-sections. I hope I don't ever have to experience that. But for those of you who have had to have C-sections, I commend you. I heard it's hard. I heard it hurts. And especially if you try to breastfeed after, because your body keeps contracting every time that they suck. So then your muscles and all of that is cut, and it's a bad situation. So kudos to you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope my family was entertaining. Like, subscribe, share, post, everything. Yeah. Back here. See what I'm saying? AJ. At first it's honesty interrupted. Now it's AJ. So yeah.